I'm gonna be completely brutally honest right now about like myself. Like I don't personally think I'm an attractive cat. Like I got moments I can make certain looks work, whatever, but like as a whole, I'm not a physically attractive guy. I'm okay with this because like I got personality, I got some smarts, I got a sense of humor. If I looked like Brad Pitt and had this suave fucking personality, it wouldn't be fair to everybody else.
I would kill you.
So I have to be a goofy looking fucking ogre looking sumbitch that's kind of shaped like a manatee, because that makes it fair for everybody else because I got all this charm.
Next to the pyres.
Really want to think about your priorities when you're in a fight. Okay, so priority number 1 should be me stabbing you. Then maybe worry about the mast after. Yeah, so maybe not throw blunder bombs at the boat while someone's trying to stab you. Okay, so number 1, those need ammo. They don't fire if there's no ammo.
I tried to jump out of the way.
There was 7 seconds between I firing that rocket and it landing, and you still didn't get out the way.
I jumped towards the wall.
Have you heard that song, Move Bitch, Get Out the Way? You might want to remember that one.
Clearly I haven't.
Dance, bitch! Yeah, he should be. What the fuck, Megan? Megan, what the fuck?
What did you do?
You're the bait, man.
I'm the bait.
Yeah, it worked out. Don't bitch. What in the fuck?
What's up?
Oh, nothing much. What up, everybody? How's it going? Why can't I hear myself? That's weird. Testing. Okay. Now I can hear myself. It's weird. how much you get used to hearing yourself. Hope everybody's doing good. We're here to... Exactly. We're here for that. We're here for that, chat. That's exactly what we're here for. No, it's the mic monitor setting. If I click a button, I can hear myself. If I don't click the button, I can't hear myself. Simple as that. I didn't have the button clicked, but now I do. Anyway, guys, we are here to finish Final Fantasy VII today. Remake. This is the third Final Fantasy VII title that we finish on stream, with the others being, of course, OG Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core, and Remake, all of which being 100%ed. So, at the end of the stream today, barring any issues, we're moving on to FF8. It feels like I've been on FF7 for a very long time. And realistically, I kind of have. I think I've spent as much time on FF7 between these three games as I did on Final Fantasy 1 through 6, or damn close to it. It's nice to be able to move on. It really is. Although I do love FF7, and it is great. And the finale of FF7 here is amazing. CD, I don't believe you've ever seen it. You are in for a fucking treat, my friend. Edith, I don't believe you've seen the ending of FF7. You're gonna love this as well. The implications, the moments, the reveals, the battles. Oh, it's so epic and it's so good. But before we jump into it, I do owe you guys a little bit of an explanation and a little bit of catch up here. So, where we left off. So, Shinra dropped the plate on Sector 7. Our home, the home of Tifa's Bar, 7th Heaven. It all got pancaked, smushed. Not good. A lot of people died. And their Shinra is using this and framing Avalanche and falsely accusing Avalanche of being tied to Wutai. Kinda falsely. It's complicated. But either way, Shinra is using this to start a war with Wutai and blame Avalanche and Wutai for the plate collapsing when they definitely did it themselves. Now, some shit happened after the plate. We went into the rubble. We found our boy Wedge. We dragged him out of there. We found an underground Shinra lab. We exfilled. We got our boy to safety at Aerith's house. And during the process of us trying to stop the plate from falling, Aerith got Marlene, Barrett's kid, out of there and stuffed her safely at Aerith's house. We are not going to be playing through chapter 14 and 15 today. We've already done that in a previous stream. However, we had some severe technical issues during that stream, and it would be polite to call it potato quality. However, for the sake of the playthrough and for YouTube and other reasons, we are going to show you the parts that matter of chapter 14 and then give you a quick explanation on what happened after the fact. So, with no further ado, chapter 14. Now, when Aerith got Marlene safely to her house...
I'm sorry. I truly am. We had no other place to go, and...
the cost of doing so was giving herself to Shinra. So, currently speaking, before we jump into this, just realize Aerith traded herself for Marlene's kid's safety, and Aerith is currently in the Shinra building. What that?
I would never leave a wounded man out on the street.
Elmira, I know what you said, but you have to let us go after Aerith.
Not this again.
We found an underground Shinra lab, where they've done human testing. This wasn't the first time, and it won't be the last. I know these people, and I know they're never gonna let Aerith go. She's the last living ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists. Especially to that son of a bitch, Hojo. We're all just numbers and meat to him.
Enough!
But...
Please, I need some time to think. You've all had a long day. Why don't you go upstairs and get some rest?
Oh, look at that. All right, so for the sake of keeping things easier to digest and understand, I'm going to be referring to the Aerith that we have seen in FF7 Remake as Aerith. And we are going to be discussing OG Aerith from FF7 and Advent Children, but we're going to be calling her Aeris. And we're doing this to make this a little bit easier to digest and understand. But Aerith is currently in the Shinra building, as I said, so that is an Aerith that walked down the steps. And a great deal of the story of FF7 Remake revolves around Aerith and Sephiroth through the time stream, through the life stream and time itself affecting the story. So when we see this woman up here, this is not Aerith. This is Aeris. This is a ghost. Keep that in mind when you watch the scene. It says a great deal about the game as a whole and the differences between OG and Remake. And it really puts a stamp on the fact that this is not a remake. This is the next chapter in the Final Fantasy VII anthology.
how is this? Is this a dream?
Maybe. You tell me.
You okay?
Don't I look it? I used to live in the Shinra building, back when I was really little.
Your mom told us.
Right. So it kind of feels like I've gone back to my childhood home, you know? Honestly, it's not that bad.
So what? You want to stay?
Come on, Cloud. Don't be silly.
Your mom's really worried too.
Two? So you're worried about me?
Of course I am.
I'm sorry about that. Really.
Is that...
Everyone dies eventually.
I suppose.
So we need to make the most of the time we have. To live our lives the way we want to live. Every minute, every moment matters.
I'll remember that.
Good. So...
You need to embrace this moment. Right?
I'm glad I met you, Cloud. I really am. I'm grateful for all the words we've shared, for all the moments and the memories. You've made me more happy than you know. And I'll always cherish what you've given me. But whatever happens, you can't fall in love with me. Even if you think you have, it's not real.
Do I get a say in all this?
It's almost morning. Time to go.
I'm coming for you.
If that's what you want. Thank you.
That scene works on so many levels. When you know the truth of it, and you know who Cloud was just talking to.
You've done more for us than we deserve. I won't forget this. If you ever need anything, all you gotta do is holler.
Happy to help out, however I can.
Elmira,
I've been thinking about what you said.
she's calling out to me. I can feel it.
We all can. So please. She's our friend. We have to help her.
I always knew it was coming. Knew that one day I'd have to say goodbye to my baby girl. But not yet. Please, bring her back to me.
Daddy!
Marlene.
Are you going?
I'm sorry, honey. I wish I didn't have to. I wish I could be with you all the time. I really do. But if I stay here, I can't fight out there. Some bad people are trying to hurt the planet. And Daddy and his friends are trying to stop those bad people. The slums, your friends, the whole planet. It's Daddy's job to protect it. And that's why I've got to go. You remember that nice girl who came to find you? Well, now we have to go find her. And when we bring her home, you need to say thank you, okay?
Okay. That girl, she was kinda...
What?
nothing. You should help her.
We will.
You'll come back, right?
Of course, I promise.
Okay. You can go.
Barrett.
she's tougher than me. Alright, time to get some payback.
Don't forget why we're doing this.
I know. To rescue Aerith.
All right.
So, how are we supposed to get topside?
How are we supposed to get topside, Tifa? Good question, and thank you for the segue. So, we go to Don Corneo's mansion. We find our boy Leslie that helped us escape and brought us our gear the first time. We help him go attempt to get vengeance on Don Corneo, which falls on its ass. Don escapes. We get some grappling hooks. We find out a little bit of insight on our boy Leslie and his lost love. And he fucks off to presumably have his story wrapped up in a future game. Then we take our grappling hooks. We also, run around town and do about 12 different side quests and help a bunch of people find a bunch of chocobos. We save some kids from a graveyard with some ghosts. We go back to the underground lab. We fight a behemoth. That was fun. We give a doctor some medicine. We do a lovely push-up, or it's actually a pull-up competition. Tifa versus Andrea. That's always a good time. We fight a Tonberry along with some of Corneo's thugs because they're looking for Baron again. That's always good because who doesn't love Tonberries? We generally wrap up some things. The Angel of the Slums, we figure that out. Spoilers, everybody, it's the old woman. We fight a battle in the Colosseum on behalf of Kyrie to get her out of trouble, which gives us Don Corneo's key to access his 3 vaults, to give us some stuff, including some tiaras, which are valuable and worth a good bit of money. We also get Johnny's wallet back for him by doing the same thing. And we take the 3 keys, we open the 3 vaults, and we give the 3 crowns to Meryl, who uses those to help finance getting the refugees of Sector 7 back on their feet. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's most, if not all, of the side quests. But we do all of that, and we help Leslie on his little adventure. Then we take some grappling hooks, we jettison up into the sky, and we go through a bunch of debris and a bunch of Shinra troops in one very, very big flying contraption with some very powerful guns. We break them all, and then we eventually find ourselves in front of the Shinra building in chapter 16, Belly of the Beast. The iconic scene from the cover.
That's good.
Rolled out the welcome wagon.
Gotta say, I can't help but wonder if this is a lost cause.
Well, some lost causes are worth fighting for.
Let's just think this through.
So, I got an idea. Frontal assault, guns blazing. Make for a good story.
Why'd we bring you along again? Rear entrance. We'll get inside via the parking garage.
Security is looking pretty tight.
Huh. So they know what they're up against.
Somehow, I don't think it's all for us. It could be for Avalanche. Or maybe even Wutai.
Can't be for Wutai. What about the ceasefire?
That only put the war on pause.
Either way, I'm gonna put the fear of Avalanche in them. Their days of sitting smug in this glass tower are over.
We're here to rescue Aerith, remember? We don't need more attention than what we're gonna get. We need to be smart.
Yeah, I hear you. But my soul's screaming for payback, you know? I'm a ticking time bomb. And sooner or later, I'm gonna have to blow up.
Well, then make it later.
That one there. That's a Shinra truck, isn't it?
Come on.
Huh?
How's it looking out there?
Anything?
Nah.
All clear.
Roger. Okay, head on in.
So far, so good.
Where'd you come from?
Don't let any Shinra scum escape!
Wasn't planning on it.
Recovery.
First, we deal with that.
All right, watch and learn. Suck it. Check out this shit right here.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, cover your head.
Ha, bring it on.
The idea was to not get nervous.
Stealth ain't my style.
There's
Planning
no
stealthy in
escape.
the first place.
Don't remember. Maybe not.
Watch yourself.
Hang back.
It's feeling like a proper party now.
Okay, Tifa lead.
Let's keep moving. Should be a service entrance in the back.
What's the situation? Can't get in cut.
Intruders! Get them!
There's no escape.
Try this.
Now that is what I call teamwork.
I guess.
Not going down without a fight.
This one.
Bring it.
people to run. You're going down, one way or the other.
For it.
Surrender!
You're gonna feel this.
Give it to the asshole. You're about to get that and then some. Oh, a serious ass whooping. That's that.
Sure hope no one else knows we're here.
Come on.
That was
We
easy.
need to move.
No Shinra boxes. Unfortunate.
Nobody's home.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where they might be holding Aerith?
I'm thinking a research facility. That'd make the most sense.
And where is that?
Upper floors. Maybe near the top. That's where you are.
Maybe.
Maybe we can use the console at the reception desk to find out. This building's incredible.
Shining monument. One of these days I'm gonna tear it down and burn the rock.
But not today.
We'll take some time and explore a little bit, chat. There's a lot of things worth looking at here. You guys want to know the truth of it? My memory of the Shinra building is so weird, let me tell you, especially in recent times. Between the combination of knowing the Shinra building of OG FF7, the Shinra building of Crisis Core, and the Shinra building of Remake, they're all remarkably on par with each other. They're all quite the same, but there are little differences. For example, I keep expecting there to be a second floor. There should be the third floor right here. And there should be a second floor right here that we don't have. In OG and in Crisis Core, there's the second floor. And on it, there's some small items on display on the right and left side you can go take a look at.
I don't know about you, but I don't think we should try touching it.
Shit, making life hard.
Let's just keep heading up.
Yeah,
So,
just
how do
little
we get
changes.
upstairs?
Either
And the
the
changes
elevator
here are
or the
necessary
emergency
for the
stairwell.
way they end up having
Isn't the
you.
lab we're looking for on one of the top floors? I vote we take the
Oh,
elevator.
I have to try this.
No getting upstairs without a key card, huh?
Think we're gonna need a few before this is over.
Pretty sure I saw one lying around.
Oh, the reception desk.
Yeah, but how to get in?
Go up and over, maybe? Look. Pretty sure we could reach it if we hop across those lights.
I don't know.
I think I'll give it a shot. As the lightest one here, I figure I've got the best chance. You two can sit back and watch. Okay, guys. Wish me luck.
You be careful.
Aren't I always?
Tifa!
Oh shit! Tifa!
Are you okay?
I thought I was dead for sure.
Now, normally we'd climb up over there to that treasure chest because that actually features one of Tifa's weapons. I believe it's the purple glove. But we do not need that because we already have it. Just admiring all the stuffs. I kind of wish they had the OG truck. I know we kind of believe in it, but the OG truck had a mistranslation of Midgar on the side of it. Just one of my, just a fun little detail. All right, we want to take this one.
Hand over hand, huh? That's fine. Bring it on.
This music is a vibe, let's be real. Feeling it a bit.
This isn't so bad.
So, I did have to play through normal mode in order
now.
to unlock
need to make
hard
it over
mode
there.
for the stream's sake. With that said, I kind of purposely denied myself the full experience by skipping cutscenes, kind of speed running the gameplay, not really taking it all in, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to do that on stream. I wanted this to be more fun, but I also didn't want to have to do it twice on stream on normal and hard mode. And let's be real, normal mode on this isn't exceptionally challenging. So, a lot of this is, you know,
Almost
gameplay
there.
wise I've gone through it,
Just need
but
to
you
get
know, I was
across
like
those
watching an
platforms.
episode of something on the other screen while I did it and not really properly taking it all in. And I literally skipped all of the cutscenes. So
That's some fine work.
I might be able to disable security from here.
Ha! Hot damn, girl.
But I didn't do anything.
Shit, I'll take it. So you can use that to look up what floor the research facility's on?
I think so. Give me a sec. Bingo. Professor Hojo's lab. 65th floor looks like. Huh. Guess we can only get to the 59th floor via the elevators or stairs. To access any level above that, we need to check in at the Skyview Hall reception.
59th floor it is, then.
Right.
Pardon me, I'm just taking my time to look around and enjoy things. Alright, so we have two options. We have the elevator or we have the stairs. The stairs being the more stealthy route. The elevator causing some fights and some interesting interactions along the way. We're gonna take the stairs.
You have got to be shitting me.
Nope. We're a lot less likely to get caught this way.
But a lot more likely to die of boredom.
It's only 59 floors.
Nothing to it.
Well, at least it ain't a race. Small blessing.
Hey, Angelus. And yes, we do have to walk
Wonder what it's like up there.
all
More security and
59
restrictions.
floors.
It's not gonna get any easier.
We're gonna be exhausted by the time we finally get to the top.
As long as you pace yourself, you'll be fine.
Maybe we should take a quick break.
Come on, Barrett.
You can stop if you want. Can even say it's for me.
Just say you can't hack it.
I'll hack you, jackass.
Oh, that's enough from both.
After 10 floors,
Stupid
we are
arguments
slowed
aren't gonna get us
down.
there faster.
But Tifa, I wasn't...
Not now. Save it for the top.
I've done both, and the stairs are funnier.
Hey, wait up. Guess these labs and shit are all the way at the very top.
Yep, the very top.
That's good to know.
Cloud, keep an eye on Barrett.
Copy.
What was that? I don't think I heard you. Speak up.
I'll keep an eye on Barrett.
Thanks for the assist.
Whatever.
I said, wait up.
Tifa ahead of us?
Hey! Just a few floors behind you.
Oh? You're sounding better.
Think I've got like a stair climber's high.
Glad to hear it.
You tired?
I was. But I'm feeling okay now.
What are we waiting for? Let's roll!
You really are doing better.
We gotta keep moving to keep moving.
Hard to argue with that. Let's go.
But tell me, these stairs, are these stairs ever gonna end?
Disappointed there's not an achievement for taking the stairs. There really should be.
I don't know. Ask the stairs.
I don't think the stairs are talking.
Well, duh.
Hey, Square. Can we please get a shout out for Square? How was Amnesia?
Duh.
I was joking.
That's enough from both of you.
I love the dialogue on the stairs.
Worst route ever. Give me a suicidal last stand. At least that'd have an end.
Let's shut up.
Yes, let's.
Why?
Only 10 floors left.
Because wishing for trouble might bring it.
Yep. And you're in no state to fight anyway.
So, what should I do?
Shut up and move.
You missed the Square. We had our Aerith scene earlier. It's in the VOD around 20 minutes in. They revisited it at the start of this scene, at the start of this stream, so.
This sucks! I want to go back!
You want to go down all those stairs you just climbed?
Another day, another struggle. Climbing stairs, so much trouble. Cloud, slow down. Cloud, slow down.
The end.
I love this.
made it.
I'm just gonna
Real
sit here for a
challenge
bit.
starts now. Okay, let's go.
I love the stairs, man.
70, 80, 90, 100%, 110. Mako supersaturation confirmed.
Engaging materia cooling to reduce temperature.
Madame Director, you have a meeting shortly.
Stop. Your timing is impeccably atrocious.
Mako density and materia integrity are both holding steady.
Registering mass increase in core materia.
Now, show me something truly exquisite.
Contaminants registered.
We're leaving.
Materia growth accelerating, outpacing models. Registering crystallization within the reserve tanks.
The reaction is out of control! We have to stop it quickly!
Clean up the mess, would you?
Ma'am.
You know,
So this is the Skyview Hall, huh? Bet this place cost a fortune and then some.
Let's look for reception.
it's my headcanon that the soldier, or the Shinra grunt for that matter, that Scarlet uses as a footstool is Kunsel from Crisis Core. I know it's not true. It's absolutely obviously not true, but it still makes me happy to think it's the case.
Hey, check it out.
Come take a look, Cloud.
Damn fools. Ones who come here at night to take in the view. So pretty and marvelous and beautiful. But every little light burning bright runs off her blood. And bit by bit they bleed her, never stopping to think how it'll end for them.
Yeah.
Terrible but beautiful all the same.
I don't think I've ever noticed the music here. And of course I do, Square. I appreciate you very, very much in everything you do. Hope this music's not DMCA. I don't know. Maybe? And also, while we are doing shout-outs, everybody, if you guys do not know, the wonderfully talented, fantastic ginger human being that is Edith, please check him out as well. The man's a lord.
You must be here for our grand tour. Visitors have access to floors 60, 61, 62, as well as floor 63. You will proceed in that order. By the exit of each floor, you will find a device that will allow you to update the keycard in your possession. thereby allowing you to access the next floor. And now begins your grand tour. Please enjoy the Shinra experience.
Why has this whole thing gotta be such a big pain in the ass?
I don't know about you, but this is kind of weird.
You think everything's going too well?
Yeah, I do. Think this is a trap?
Ha! If it is, then bring it on. Let's get this party started. Man, why we gotta get all these damn key cards just to get anywhere?
This is Shinra HQ. The hell did you expect?
Says the former company man himself. Guess you'd know about all the rules, regulations, and red tape. It's like coming home, huh?
Yes, I wanted to go run up the down escalator.
Every reactor, every pillar. Like I said, a full inspection. There's no telling what kind of damage there might be. If you see anything out of the ordinary, I want to know.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
No, it's fine.
I've brought the damage assessment for Sector 7 you requested. Sir, perhaps you should try and get some sleep.
No, not yet. I need to finish preparing my draft of the reconstruction plan before tonight's board meeting. Whatever reasons they might have had, destroying an entire sector it's beyond the pale.
Director, I would strongly advise you not to say such things outside of this room.
Don't I know it?
I love Reeve, man. Future party member, kind of. Those who do not know, Reeve is the man who controls Kate Shi. So when you have Cat Shi in your party, you have Reeve.
Welcome to the Shinra building, our humble home.
Oh, hell no!
Here, in the Memorial Museum, you can learn all about our president, as well as the various divisions that make up the company. And of course, the city of Midgar and the miracle of Mako energy. Whatever takes your fancy, you're sure to learn something new.
Yeah, shut up!
If you figure out who Reeve's voice actor is, by all means, let me know. I'm curious myself. You know, it's a fantastic question, Edith. The Cat Shi Irish accent and Reeve is yeah, and it's not just Echo.
Man thinks
It's not just the Echo S thing. Even in Advent Children, Cat Shi has a strongly Irish accent. And you kind of wonder why. Like, the jig's up. We've known you were Reeve since the end of FF7. Why are you still running around as Cat Shi and talking like that? Like, we know it's you, Reeve. It's been discussed. John Roots. I am not familiar with him or what he's been. Please note the pistol, because it might get pulled on us later. Shinra Electric Power Company. In grateful appreciation. So I guess that's the mayor of Midgar giving an award. That award? Not entirely sure what the hell that is supposed to be.
Hey everybody! How's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Wasn't it fun to learn about Shinra and our esteemed president? And to get a peek at the president's mementos? That was super cool!
Fucking Palmer.
Now, moving along. The next exhibit will teach you about the important work we do here, by giving you a closer look at each of our divisions. I hope you're ready to be amazed, because you simply won't believe all the exciting adventures we have here.
Shinra comes off a little too realistic.
Because we've
It's a little
destroyed a
too
bunch of
easy
them
to
already.
believe them as a real fucking company.
The Advanced Weaponry exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience.
What? Read this? This paper right here? Give me a moment. Welcome to the Shinra building. The Space and Aeronautics Division has taken rocket systems developed for military applications and adapted them to a different purpose. The search for new precious resources in the infinite reaches of space. That being said, since we have plenty of Mako at the present, those plans are currently on hold. It's a bit of a shame, really.
I'm not gonna lie, Noctis. Every single time Scarlet's on screen, I'm really glad I don't have that shit that tracks my eye movement. That's all I'm gonna have to say about that. That son of a bitch, Hojo.
Welcome to Shinra headquarters. My duties as Director of Research and Development are, in all likelihood, far beyond your ability to comprehend. So there will be no presentation, as it would be a waste of my time and yours. But rest assured, we are making great strides. Albeit not at this particular moment, because I'm filming this rubbish instead. I believe I've wasted enough of my precious time as it is. Science waits for no one, after all. So, good day.
Yeah, they could have made Hojo's forehead a little bit larger, but other than that, yeah, it's pretty spot on. I know this is such a silly detail, but I absolutely love how they get the soldier standard issue sword flawlessly done in both Remake and Crisis Core. Like, you will get very used to that sword when you play Crisis Core. Where's Gwahaha? Here's Gwahaha.
The Public Security exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience.
This guy never actually... Is that a grenadier? Maybe he does appear. I don't remember seeing the yellow, but I certainly remember the other two. And last but not least, Mr. Grieved to see.
Welcome to the Shinra building. Our mission here at Urban Planning is to supply the residents of Midgar with energy created from Mako. We also take pride in maintaining public infrastructure, the pillars and railways that run all throughout the city. Currently, we are working to construct an intraplate expressway. When this project has been completed, it will provide much easier access to numerous locations all across Midgar.
Okay, you're fine.
We appreciate your patience and understanding in the meantime.
Neo Midgar. Let's move the camera in a very suggestive manner. Did not mean to do that.
Impressive, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed learning about our divisions and the wonderful ideas and solutions that are produced to benefit us all. Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure the safety of all residents around the clock. Now, moving along, the next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mako energy and our reactors, as well as the city of Midgar itself. So come on!
This is Midgar, our home, recreated in 1/10,000th scale. As you can see here, the 8 Mako reactors form a ring around the center of our city and keep Midgar running day and night. The Mako which flows beneath our feet is a truly limitless resource. At Shinra, we have developed technologies to extract it and transform it into the fuel and electricity that powers everything we do. Thanks to the miracle of Mako energy, our lives are richer and better than ever before. Mako keeps our lights on at night and made Midgar into the city that never sleeps. The triumph of technology and testament to man's potential.
Nothing but a bunch of lies.
Except that Mako has made people's lives better.
It's made people blind. Blind to the cold, hard truth. Even I used to buy into their bullshit. Remembering that makes me even madder.
For the people that played OG, that moment when he looks down at the gun hand, which was lost when Shinra betrayed him and Dine. So many little details, man. I believe there's a level in, I think it's Power Wash Simulator, that has FF7 DLC now, where you can actually clean this room, including the model of Midgar. I believe it's Power Wash Simulator. It might be Viscera Cleanup. It's one of those two. I'm pretty sure it's Power Wash Simulator, though. Good luck cleaning Sector 7. I knew I liked you for a reason.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra scholar. Now, moving along. Next, you'll learn about our progress in advanced science and technology. Please proceed to the 61st floor, the Visual Entertainment Hall. Welcome to the Visual Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge technology. Through an immersive visual and audio experience, please relax and enjoy the show.
Everybody hold on to your dicks. In fact,
this place is empty. The hell?
In the distant past, our planet was home to a people we call the Ancients. Many millennia before we discovered Mako, these precursors were already pioneering its use. Somehow they learned of the great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet. And once they had, the Ancients developed the means to harness this bountiful energy and bend it to their will. The fruits of their labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia. Their scripture, too, has endured. We who are born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise. Alas, the Ancients themselves are long gone. 2,000 years ago, a meteor brought an end to their civilization. But before their fiery end, did the Ancients find their promised land? Even now, we have only to wonder. Times have changed, and the Shinra Electric Power Company is committed to changing and evolving with them. Like the Ancients, we have harnessed the power of Mako. Are they out there watching us, waiting for us to join them in some blessed corner of the world? A green and verdant land where boundless Mako energy will provide for our every need. Shinra is working for you to fulfill the hope of the Ancients and lead us to that promised land. We shall not rest until our dream is realized.
That it?
Sephiroth.
Oh dear, oh dear. A man of my refined taste running out of butter. Shorn of its proper accompaniment, this tea might as well be boiled pond water. No, it couldn't possibly have been.
Crazy ass thing made me want to puke. And not just because of the presentation, but the content too. Ought to come with a warning. That ain't for kids.
That wasn't just a movie.
That huge meteor, what was that about?
Like I said, nothing you should show a kid.
Number one, I appreciate you for that, Square. Let's take a moment. What is that about? Obviously, we know what meteor is. We know what's coming. But who and why would somebody go out of their way to show our party that? So, one of two possibilities. Either it's Eris, and for those who weren't here when we discussed it, we use Aerith to discuss the Aerith of this timeline that we're currently trying to rescue, and we use Eris to talk about OG FF7 Eris and FF Advent Children Eris, the one that's playing games through the live stream, the same as Sephiroth is. So, the only people who are possibly showing us that vision were Sephiroth or Eris. Which one and why? If it's Sephiroth, he's literally spoiling his own plan and working against his current self. If it's Eris, that just doesn't feel right. To me, I think it adds fuel to the fire that Advent Children Sephiroth is working even against himself in this timeline and Genova for his own means. And we play a part of that. And he wants us looped in and is showing us the future that perhaps we're trying to avoid. I don't know. It's a very interesting question that remains unanswered as of right now. But there are theories.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra expert! Your mission is to go out and tell everyone about the wonders of Shinra. Next, you'll be visiting the repository for Shinra's expertise and know-how. Please make your way to the 62nd floor, the corporate archive.
What the?
Greetings and welcome. Avalanche, I presume. My name is Hart, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I've come to escort you to Mayor Domino, per his request.
The mayor of Midgar? The empty suit that's just a mouthpiece for Shinra?
Yes. The mayor of our dear Midgar. The most magnificent city ever built. That Mayor Domino. The visual entertainment hall has been experiencing technical difficulties of late, and he suspected that these difficulties might impede your progress.
So what does the mayor want with us?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him that yourself.
Guess we're supposed to follow.
All right. Just because I want to jump in before we get going on with further story to reply to what you just said, Noctis. It is confirmed, absolutely 100% confirmed, that the ending of FF7 with Red 500 years in the future, finding Midgar once again overtaken by Mother Nature and Earth. It's been confirmed that that is a bad ending where Gaia has said, fuck it, I'm done, I'm over it, and gotten rid of all human beings on the planet. So there are no humans left, save maybe Vincent because he's immortal. And yeah, so humanity got smited by the planet after too much bullshit with the geostigma and meteor and life stream being tapped into and all the bullshit. So with that in mind, kinda makes you wonder if that doesn't tie into what Sephiroth's actual plans are, because the path that this timeline Sephiroth is taking, we know where it leads. It leads to Advent Children, and it leads to everybody on Earth being killed. And that's not Sephiroth's plan. So I think AC Sephiroth, Advent Children Sephiroth, is probably trying to work something out a little bit better. And again, we don't know.
Look at this place. So what? You telling me the mayor's some kind of crazy bookworm?
Through here.
If this is a trap, you're a dead man, you hear?
Okay, once again, going to jump in to address what Noctis said about him trying to save Cloud. Sephiroth requires Cloud to stay alive in the life stream. It's covered in the books that the way two things allow Sephiroth to maintain his identity. Well, three things allow Sephiroth to maintain his individuality and his identity in the live stream without just being absorbed into it and just becoming part of the live stream itself. Number one is his abundant amount of Genova DNA inside of him, because Genova DNA doesn't get absorbed in the live stream properly, as we know, because it causes fucking geostigma, because of all the reasons talked about in Advent Children. Number two is his own fierce will to continue and his hatred and his drive. And number three, which is a huge and completely necessary part in Sephiroth being able to manifest himself in reality, and in Sephiroth being able to continue to exist and keep his individuality inside the live stream, is Cloud's attachment to Sephiroth. Cloud's attachment to Sephiroth allows Sephiroth to manifest in reality. So it's even one of his final words in Advent Children. He pretty much says, Cloud's like, go back to my memory where you belong. He's like, I'll never just be a memory. And Yeah, so basically Cloud's fear, hate, resentment, all of that for Sephiroth keeps him in the mix. So, yeah, when Sephiroth doesn't want Cloud to die, there's a very good reason for that. And also, another interesting thing that was confirmed in an interview is in Sephiroth's very first appearance in this game, when he says, "Run, Cloud, run and live." That's a quote from Cloud's dying mother when Sephiroth killed her, which is also an interesting thing that was revealed in that interview, because we never knew the nature of Claudia's death, because we didn't know if she perished in the fire or if Sephiroth personally murdered her. But Sephiroth apparently was able to hear Claudia tell Cloud, "Run, Cloud, run and live." So presumably that means Sephiroth did the deed himself, and he threw that quote right back in Cloud's fucking face at the very beginning of this game. But that's all pretty deep cut information that you don't know unless you're fucking obsessed with Final Fantasy VII like me.
This can't be right.
Ah, wonderful. You finally made it. I am the mayor of the great metropolis of Mako. Domino, at your service. I must say you three haven't exactly been discreet.
Huh?
I wonder who's been cleaning up all your messes.
What the hell's going on?
Come on, think about it. You've been caught by security several times, walked in front of every other camera, and scared an accountant half to death. Do you hear the alarm? No? You're welcome.
I didn't scare an accountant, I took the
I
steps.
can only assume your cell wasn't looped in. I am Avalanche's man on the inside.
Say what?
Huh. Is it really that surprising to you? You've seen where they put me. The mayor of the greatest city in the whole wide world, tucked away in a secret broom closet in the damned archives. The nerve. Those stupid Shinra pricks thought I'd just shut up and accept their treatment. But they were wrong. Dead wrong.
Huh. Well, this ought to make things easier.
We need to break into Professor Hojo's lab.
What? Why? You mean you're not here to give President Shinra his comeuppance?
We're here to save a friend who was taken.
But the president's gonna get his too, if I have anything to say about it.
Well, I don't particularly care what you end up doing, so long as it hurts Shinra.
Great.
So, I can get you as far as the 64th floor.
Hold up. You telling me that that's the best you can do?
That is indeed the best that I can do.
But you're the mayor.
But you're the mayor? Does this look like the office of a mayor? I'm a glorified librarian, nothing more. They don't even invite me to their meetings. Sorting records and reports, that's all I do. My hands and fingers have more paper cuts than skin. No one knows my pain, my daily torment. They've made me a pathetic shell of a man.
Okay, they did you wrong like us, but we'll make it right. So just calm down. Deep breaths, man. Deep breaths.
Let me see that key card of yours. Here you are. You can now use it to access the recreational facility on the 63rd floor.
And then what are we supposed to do?
You look for a fellow Avalanche collaborator. Identify yourselves and he'll give you a key card to the 64th. The countersign is... The mayor is the best! Midgar's mayor is nothing less! Everyone says he's cooler than the rest! Just say Mayor to the guy, and if he goes, the best, with gusto, then you found your man. You got it?
A little bit of stuttering in game there. There must be some background loading going on.
I still can't believe the mayor is working with Avalanche.
Would have been nice to know. Idiots at HQ should have kept us in the loop.
I ain't even gonna talk to you, Hart. I love how Hart in OG and in Remake literally is just trying to get fucking paid the whole time. Like in OG you have to solve a riddle basically, and Hart sells you clues on how to figure out what a password is, and fucking in this one he's like, I'll tell you who you gotta talk to, but you gotta pay me, and it's kind of expensive. Now, it's worth doing it the first time you go through because you get Barrett's EKG cannon out of it, which is his final weapon. Not his best weapon, but his final weapon. But I already have it, so fuck you. You're not getting paid today. See ya, Hart, you loser. Also, by the way, your fucking facial hair is weird. So you know.
So, about this precious promised land of yours. Come now, Aerith. You misunderstand my intentions. I wish only to satisfy their material greed, so I can be left to pursue my great work. Our great work, my dear. You're the spitting image of her now. I regret it to this day. If she had only trusted me instead of trying to run, it could have played out quite differently. What a terrible tragedy to lose the last of the pure-blooded ancients. Though not completely, would you like to see your mother? Albeit through the lens of one of my microscopes. Did you really think we'd leave such a precious specimen to rot in the gutter? We collected and cataloged every last bit of her. Hair, skin, organs, every fragment of every bone. As breathtaking in death as in life. As you, my dear. Ifalna was elegance, right down to her cellular structure. And there it is, that same elegance. Oh, yes. Time for yet another meeting. Sit tight. I won't be long.
Do I want to know what whisper you were referring
Here's
to?
the 63rd floor, where loyal Shinra employees relax and recharge.
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing with the aftermath of Sector 7.
It's their own damn fault.
Stay focused. We need to find this guy.
Yeah. Guess I better get working on my conversation.
They look busy.
The plate did just fall.
That's not a whisper.
Seeing them like this somehow makes me feel a little bit better.
Support is getting overwhelmed by calls. We'll have to resort to AI operators.
Let's find our contact.
Not seeing any security around. One less thing to worry about.
And Jealous, I have a feeling that likeness is not entirely accidental.
Where are you, Mr. Collaborator?
I think we just need to start talking to people who look the part.
Remember, say mayor.
If they say the best, then we have a winner.
Today we welcome a special guest, Shinra's Director of Public Security, who has an important message to share with us.
Everyone here at Shinra is deeply saddened and outraged by this unconscionable act of terrorism. But at the same time, we will not be cowed by threats or violence. To the people of Midgar, I make this vow. We will find the villains responsible and bring them to justice. Are you listening, Avalanche? You cowardly dogs! Run all you like. Shinra is coming.
Do you think the other plates are in danger? Is it true that Wutai is gonna attack us again?
We should be safe here, right?
I wonder how the rescue ops are going.
Like that whole cutscene, Barrett's just running around knocking fucking chairs over and bumping into people.
We're all feeling
I don't know why that fucking tickled me as much as it. Why is it always you? Tifa doesn't knock shit over.
The hell's that?
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
Does training in that thing really make you better?
You work here? I don't recognize you. Can I help you with something?
The mayor
is the best. I was told to expect you. Need access to upper floors, right?
That's right.
Before I trust you with this key card, I need to see what you can actually do.
Say what?
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? We're putting our lives on the line here. Prove you're worth it. We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator. It can provide a real challenge, let me tell you. If you beat the sim, then the key card is all yours.
We're actually topped off to full health.
Ain't no limits we can't break.
Gotta give it my all.
Make it time.
You ready?
Not bad.
All right, I've seen enough. I'm a man of my word. Here, this key card will grant you access to the 64th floor. You can use the elevator to get there. Once you're up there, just what is it you plan on doing?
We came to get one of our friends. She's being held in a research lab somewhere.
A lab? Then she must be with Professor Hojo. It won't be easy to get to her. Access to R&D is limited to authorized personnel only.
We'll find a way in. Know where we can find Hojo?
A board meeting is scheduled to start soon. It's being held in the main conference room. President Shinra, Professor Hojo, and the other directors will be in attendance.
Think they like surprises? We can even take the president as a hostage. Think of the leverage.
Try it, and security will be on your asses in seconds.
We need to find out what they're planning.
So you want to spy in their meeting? I have an idea. Head to the men's restroom. You can climb into the air ducts there. They go all the way to the conference room.
Thanks for the tip.
X50, hee bit test.
Oh no, Silver. Oh no. Thank you for the 50. I do appreciate it. And I have dread. Crisis Core Easter egg right here, guys.
Cloud? Huh? You're Cloud, right? Holy shit! It's cool, bro. We went through training together. Damn. So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Some of the guys heard you got smoked, but I told them it was all bullshit. Hey, sit tight, man. I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back.
Old buddy.
I'll go get Kunsel.
You okay?
Yeah.
Hearts in chat for
But you were
Kunsel,
just-
please.
I'm good. Let's keep moving.
And also, can we please get a shout out for How Hard Do You Nerd, guys? Fantastic streamer, lots of great energy. Currently doing some Resident Evil, the remake, and really great guy. Quite literally a stand-up comic as a day job. So you know you're in for a good time over there, dude. Cloud would fucking lose his shit. Like, Aerith mentions Zack just one time, and Cloud fucking spazzes out. Oh no,
you're cursed.
That is a curse.
Silver cheered X50. Inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted exclamation mark.
There was a moment where it didn't play.
Exclamation mark inverted question.
Where I almost hoped.
Exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted exclamation mark.
We're gonna turn that down a little bit.
Exclamation mark inverted.
Just so,
mark inverted.
because it's gonna be a while on that one. Let's be real. This one's gonna be a little bit, so I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Thank you very much for the biddies though, Silver. I appreciate. Brown Bag, thought you went back today, but not till the 4th. Well, that's good that you got a little bit more time, and not good that you might not be earning for a little bit. Sorry to hear. Also glad to hear. Where do you sit on it? Are you happy to have the time, or are you bummed to not get back into it? I do appreciate that. Just in time, CD, you were a hair from muting this stream. Merritt, can you not knock over every chair you see, dog?
Question mark inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted exclamation mark inverted.
Who just snored?
Inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted.
You're awake. You're awake. Oh, you. Holy shit, it's me if I was in shape.
Exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted.
Alright. You continue to go upstairs.
Mark inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted.
I trust the narrative is intact.
Rock solid. The people have embraced the Wutai Avalanche conspiracy wholeheartedly. I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wutai's response?
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
If I may, sir, there was one other matter.
Oh?
A message from our man Palmer.
Question mark inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted exclamation mark inverted question mark inverted.
Yeah, I know. We came
What do you mean point of no return in FF7? As far as I'm aware, there is no point of no return unless you hit Les Mosey and dump down in the northern crater.
We need to plan this just right.
If you're talking about the point where your party splits into two, if you go all the way down to meet up there, you're fine. Just don't go down. You actually said let's mosey and jumped on down into the crater. Yeah, if you jump down into the crater and get the flying stones leading to the Genova fight, that's the point of no return. But there's no saves after that, so it's not like you can save your game in there. So yeah. So you can't save your game past the point of no return. I guess that's a blessing. God, Brian is going off. You never put down the save crystal? I always put it in their room where the Let's Mosey dialogue happens. I always throw it in that room.
Do you think that's where Professor Hojo is?
Where he should be.
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
You hear the words coming out of your mouth. We just gotta find that bathroom so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
Yeah, it's right here.
All right, I'll wait out here.
Huh? You can't hang out here.
Tifa.
So your entire northern crater needs to be redone.
Maybe, but this is...
Unfortunate.
Oh, never mind. You're right.
Tifa doesn't want to go into the main
Oh, thank
room.
God. No one's in here.
Love to show them what the ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
Gotcha.
Makes sense. Just make sure you don't get Pandora's boxed until you're ready for it. You know Pandora's box happens one time per playthrough, and that's it.
Look, I'm
on guard duty.
Right.
So, can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Yeah, sure. Just follow behind.
Also, fair warning, brown bag, about Pandora's box. Pandora's box can only be witnessed once per playthrough. However, it doesn't actually need to go off to check the flag it's been seen. So what makes that really annoying is the shadow flare that you can also learn from the zombie dragon that gives you Pandora's box. If you sit there the whole time and try to get him to cast shadow flare on all three of your guys so that all of them can learn it, it can run out of MP. And by doing so, it can not be able to cast Pandora's box, which is its death blow attack. So you kill it, it tries to cast Pandora's box, and it fails. And you'll never see Pandora's box, because that box gets checked to say that you've seen it, and it will never be cast again. I've never tried,
I'm sure they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
What I would advise, brown bag, the first time you come across a zombie dragon, murder it immediately and make it cast Pandora's box as its death spell. Get Pandora's box first and foremost, because you have one chance and one chance only. And make sure you have all 4 enemy skills equipped across all 3 members of your party. Make sure that you see Pandora's box and you learn it the one time you have. After that, go fucking fight all the zombie dragons you want and learn Shadow Flare. It doesn't matter at that point because the threat is taken care of. You have all the time in the world. It's not missable anymore. You know what I mean? And what CD says is true. But yeah, I fucked that one up. I fucked that one up because, yeah. I fucked that one up on my playthrough, and I had to go back to get Pandora's box, because even though Pandora's box was never cast on my playthrough, the game thought it was.
Decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously, rebuilding the plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans. Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of man-hours into this, so we'll need to start ASAP. Does anyone have any questions at all? If not, then we'll wait for the director to return.
That is not a question I can answer for you on stream. There are too many possible answers on that one. Your best bet on that one is to go through some YouTube stuff and look through some checklists on there. There are, quite honestly, an infinite number of possibilities. However, with that said, your CPU and GPU hitting 99 or 100% when you're streaming is not that uncommon. It's not as uncommon as you might think.
This it?
Well, without getting into details, you have the option of doing CPU encoding with OBS or GPU encoding with OBS, depending on what game you're playing and what that game is more intensive on. For example, if you're playing Minecraft is a Java game and it literally plays 100% through your CPU and your graphics card does nothing. In that case, use GPU encoding. If you're playing a game that's incredibly highly intensive on your graphics card, then you're going to want to use CPU encoding because your graphics card is already working to play the shit out of that game. Also, it comes down to how strong is your CPU, how strong is your GPU, and which one can handle the burden. Again, it's not something we can really give you a simple answer to on stream. Streaming is complicated.
I'm telling you, I saw him. With my own eyes, sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already. If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you...
Reeve.
Sir, I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom. Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a reconstruction plan for... Huh?
Not with the Ancient in our custody once more.
with respect, sir, I don't see how...
words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
In their promised land, we will build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
Mr. President, we still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo.
The test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should more than suffice.
So she can lead us to the Promised Land?
Well, Mr. President, that remains to be seen. I would like your permission to secure her cooperation through more forceful means. Forceful, yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
My armory is at your disposal should you require anything.
I had something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Proceed as you see fit. However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce. In the absence of a second specimen, we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types. Quite frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
If there is nothing else,
Mr. President!
meeting adjourned.
Please, sir!
S and G types. Yet another Crisis Core reference.
Anything?
The man in the lab coat. Head of R&D. We follow him.
Okay. And then we kill the son of a bitch.
Not until he's led us to Aerith. That's the plan.
Let it be known with that one line, S and G types. Final Fantasy VII Remake has officially acknowledged the existence of Genesis. How canon Genesis is or is not has always been a bit of a hot take. A lot of people don't think Genesis and Crisis Core are all that canon. They are wrong.
Walking the halls of this very building, who would have believed it? I wonder... were I to arrange a face-to-face, how I should like to meet their offspring. But that can wait. First, we must have answers. A simple psychoactive agent should suffice. Nothing likely to cause any long-term damage.
Let's go.
Right.
Genesis's corpse is not in Hojo's lab. Unfortunately, you wouldn't know where Genesis' corpse is unless you have played Dirge of Cerberus, which almost no one has. So, but that is true. Edith has. But Genesis's corpse is property of Deep Grounds.
So first, or perhaps instead,
don't move.
Genesis is still alive, isn't he? There is a post-credit scene to Dirge of Cerberus that very much implies Genesis is still alive and has plans on fucking some shit up. However, that has never been built upon to this day. Not in any comic books, not in any books, not in any interviews, and certainly not in any video games. So unless they pull a real fucking shocker and pull Genesis out of a fucking hat during the remake trilogy or in Ever Crisis, that just might be an abandoned storyline that nothing ever comes of. We don't know. There was no sequel to Dirge of Cerberus because the game was not terribly well received. It was Square's first attempt to make a third-person shooter. It didn't feel great, you know?
I ain't bluffing.
what is this?
A dozen bullets in your head, unless you open that door right now.
You must be the ones who've been stirring up trouble lately. The eco-terrorists? If so, I can't imagine what business you have with me. The president's upstairs. Go on, shoot.
Shut up. Keep walking. None of y'all better move a muscle.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical violence.
You'll get used to it.
What is it that you want?
Our friend. She's in your lab.
Really?
Tell us where Aerith is.
Oh, so she's your friend. Well. In that case, yes, that might do the trick.
Mind speaking up some?
It's nothing. Just imagining how she might react if I were to present to her your fresh corpses. I promise, you will regret this.
Let it be known, CD has just given FF7 Remake a compliment.
All set. Gotcha. Bring it. No more games. It's over. Yeah.
Okay. Push to pass threshold. You are correct. Worked my ass off to get it.
Goddamn time! Kick my ass! Choke on it, asshole!
I got this.
Taking over. Let's dance, asshole. No holding back.
Oh shit! You had a sliver! You had a pixel until stagger! Oh!
Keep it together.
Need my help, do you?
That's gonna be bad.
Okay, let's go.
Hang back.
Are we all three in there?
I'm waiting. I see you.
Still, here it comes.
Guess it has to be you, Barrett. We won't need it.
Taking time, y'all return to the planet.
Bye!
Bring it.
Wise isn't that bad. So, Wise is actually considerably easier than the Gambit to run the summons and Pride and Joy. In fact, if I were to do it over again, I would recommend doing Wise first because you can't actually use Good to Demerang against Wise. You can consult YouTube and find many videos. Square Melix actually turned me onto this. But there are many videos where you can take Wise out in anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes using Tifa. The main thing about him is he opens up for stagger when you dodge his attacks. So don't attack him unless he is opened up for stagger. Just literally run, parry, jump over his ass when he attacks, do something quick to move his stagger up about this much, and then fucking DPS bomb him when you stagger him. When you take Wise out, it's honestly about a 2-minute fight when you do it properly. And after you get Wise, you get 2 Gutta Demerangs, and you can take those into the fight with Pride and Joy, and they make life a whole lot fucking easier. Trust me on that. Yuffie's fucking outfit. Dude, that is the one visual mod I would install if I ever play this game again, which is to get rid of Yuffie's Happy Turtle fucking Moogle costume, dude. I'm over it. I'm straight up over it. Yeah, but Wise really isn't that bad once you know what to do. The hard part with Wise is going into it when you're not familiar with how he works, and he just fucking ruffle stomps you. Like, Wise beats the shit out of you if you try to fight him straight up. Yep, happened to me the first time too. My first time I fought Wise, I'm like, I got this figured out. I'll just counter him with Cloud and I'll punish him. He counters your counter. Like, you can't do shit to him. You just have to literally dodge his attacks and wait it out. Like, there's no standing toe to toe with him. You dodge. That's it.
Aerith!
Very impressive. I really must thank you for providing me such invaluable combat data.
Cocky little egghead, ain't you?
The results provided by my predictive models indicate that this force should be more than capable of handling you.
Y'all about to learn predictable.
We're taking Aerith back.
Oh, take her back, you say? Correct me if I am wrong, but did the girl not come here of her own free will? Or do you mean to tell me that she is your personal property?
She only came here to save Marlene.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. But I really can't be bothered to explain. This facility is home to extraordinary specimens that will change the world as we know it. Do try to be considerate.
The fire coming!
Gotta go with that.
About damn time!
That ought to do it.
You're about to get past this Looks like your models got it wrong.
Yes, an unknown variable, perhaps. Well, no matter. Reinforcements will soon arrive.
But will they get here in time to save you from me?
Why, are you a soldier?
Yeah.
No, not quite. Oh, now I recall. My memory was mistaken. My boy.
So remember how the whispers show up whenever the timeline's about to be changed, right?
You weren't a soldier.
What? What is this fascinating phenomenon? What's happening? Where are you taking me?
What are those things up to this time?
Cloud!
Barrett.
Got it. Stand back.
Exactly right, Noctis.
You came for me!
Yep.
You good? I'm great.
Thanks for saving Marlene. I owe you one.
Save it for later.
Right here.
It's on you.
Need my help, do you?
Nothing personal.
Take your time, y'all. Do it right. Sleeping? Fuck on this! This shit right here!
Tifa, god damn it. Oh shit, he's still alive.
Taking over. Here we go.
Aerith, you okay?
Thank you.
No biggie.
Let's get out of here.
hell was that thing?
We need to go. Aerith!
What the?
Come on.
What? You want to go?
Stop. This child's a friend.
What just happened? What fucking weird time travel power did she just use?
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Oh, did it just talk?
You asked what it is. I am that which you see before you, nothing more. I'd appreciate it if we simply left it at that. Agreed?
13?
Red 13. The designation given to me by Hojo.
Then you must have another name. What is it?
He got away.
So, we're gonna go get the son of a bitch.
Another village rat has pledged himself to your service.
Tate, thank you so much, man.
I've missed you.
10 months. My dude, on a 10-month streak at that. Let it be known, we don't see Tate around here as much as we would love to, because real life is busy and people have stuff to do. But my man has been subbed for 14 months, and the last 10 of that has been on a streak. So all the love to Tate, man. I hope you're doing well, man. I really do. That'll do it.
We will reclaim our world. Mother,
listen.
They have come again.
You just got to hear Sephiroth voice lines from Nibelheim. That's always badass. And good to see you, Jeanette.
You know, Reno, I think you might be due for some R&R.
Nah, I'm good.
What are we going to do about Sector 7?
We are going to do nothing.
Been thinking, was all that necessary?
Had we refused, someone else would have completed the task. We have spared that someone the burden of a guilty conscience. Perhaps that will ease yours.
Yeah, nope.
Let's try another tack then. They were a sacrifice to balance the scales.
Say what?
After everything we'd taken from the planet, we were due to give something back.
Do you actually believe that?
Does it matter? Yes, understood. The VP needs us.
Cloud.
Oh, thank goodness. You're awake.
Don't do it, Tate.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are we?
Where I lived when I was still a child.
There are a lot of other better games. Don't go back.
Are you okay? Maybe you should rest a little longer. I don't want you to push yourself. We're all worried.
I'll be fine, Tifa.
Are you
Thank
okay? Maybe you should rest a little longer.
You got something to say, Bear?
Don't scare us like that, man.
What about you, Red? Okay, you just gonna look at me?
My mom and I stayed here years ago when I was just a little girl. The room looks exactly the same. Every morning, they'd come and take my mom away. I remember crying here alone.
Aerith, before we break out of here, talk to us. There's so much we don't know.
I'm a descendant of the ancients. That's pretty much it, really. Oh, but just so you know, that's not their actual name. They called themselves the Cetra.
We who were born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise.
You know it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I thought that part was just a fairy tale.
Shinra thinks it's true. They've been searching for the Promised Land for a long time.
And they must think you can lead them to it. Can you?
Nope. Someday, maybe, I'll find it in me. But now, not even if I wanted to.
Even if you could, that land belongs to to you and your people. Shinra's after it because they believe it's rich in Mako. Mako they've got no right to claim. But they'll try to take it anyway, won't they? Greedy bastards will never stop. Okay, new plan. Y'all take Aerith and get the hell out of here. Me, I'm gonna go bust some Shinra heads.
Barrett, wait. You can't do that.
Oh, great. These assholes again. Probably some Shinra science experiment.
Whispers.
perhaps best described as arbiters of fate. They are drawn to those who attempt to alter destiny's course and ensure they do not.
Like capital D? Destiny?
The flow of the great river that is the planet, from inception to oblivion.
And you're saying that that flow is somehow fixed?
Yes, for it is the will of the planet itself.
So if we're destined for a bleak future, these whispers will try to keep us on that course? Now wait just a damn minute. How in the hell can you possibly know any of that? Spouting that cryptic stuff, which could all be bullshit. I mean, ain't you a Shinra lab rat or dog?
I'm not a rat dog. When Aerith reached out to me, I found this knowledge of the Whispers.
Listen to me. Please.
Aerith.
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. It started with them, sure, but I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help. All of you. And the planet.
Aerith, what are you not telling us?
I'm lost in a maze, and every step is taking me further from the path. Every time the whispers touch me, I lose something, a part of myself. Follow them, the yellow flowers.
It's okay. We'll find a way out together.
Okay.
Weird.
So, that more or less just spelled everything out to you. The Whispers are destiny, fate, wanting OG Final Fantasy VII to happen exactly as it did. And a lot of people point out the very, very meta aspect of the Whispers represent, if you will, the CDFs of the Final Fantasy community who wanted a one-for-one remake. And they don't want the changes, and they don't want a new story, and they don't want a continuation. They just want... They want OG Final Fantasy VII redone exactly as it was with prettier graphics. That's what the Whispers represent, is those people in a lot of ways. And... yeah, they wanted a remaster, not what this is. I want Dirge of Cerberus back, man. I really want Dirge of Cerberus back. I'm really hoping we get that. It's the ghost of OG fans haunting the Mora. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. But Aerith has been touched by Eris. Eris has communicated with Aerith and has been, and Eris has influenced Aerith a lot. So the ghosts are there trying to counter what information, what knowledge Eris has given Aerith. So that's what's happening to Aerith.
Aha! There you...
I'm sorry, CD, but I gotta be honest. We have a remaster, dog. Play it with mods. Literally, I did it fucking a month ago. The game's perfect. The game's looks almost as good as remake. It runs perfect, and it's the exact same game we used to play. You want a remaster? There it is. This is the continuation of the Final Fantasy storyline. That is the remaster that you guys have been asking for. It exists. It's right there. All you have to do is download Suna mods. No, download 7th Heaven, install the mods. Boom. The remaster you want. It's right there. No, it doesn't. The Echo S mod does not alter gameplay, dog. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. 7th Heaven does not screw up the OG. I literally went through the entire game. Okay, a couple dialogue changes. Not really that big of a deal. And those dialogue changes are more accurate translations over the mistranslation in the beginning. And here's the thing. You don't have to use it. If you don't want to use Echo S, you don't have to use it. You can have the original dialogue. There are not gameplay changes, CD. The only change in the game is when you can't get into the fighting area because that's blocked off for... I think Suna's announced this publicly, so I don't think I'm telling anything out of turn. But that room is eventually going to be where the voice actors and the staff actually have their own models in game, and people can go and interact with them and see the people who worked on the mod. That's what that's going to be. No, it doesn't. It 100% does not. Yeah, CD, I didn't have to change anything. It worked perfect. Yes. So when I say Aerith and Eris, Aerith refers to this timeline's version of Aerith, the physical Aerith in the room with us right now. And Eris is OG Eris and Advent Children Eris. No, CD, that's not true. I quite literally did it on stream. I looked up the thing where you look at one book and it tells you what the password is. I did it on stream. It's not different, dude. It's not different. That VOD may no longer be valid because it's probably been over 60 days. But yeah, the password is randomized, Edich, but depending on where the books are, it'll tell you what random password is selected. So if you go to one particular book, depending on what the title of that book is, you can reference what the password is based on that book. Well, I'm telling you, CD, me and apparently Brown Bag have both done it. It works. It completely works. All you have to do is go look at it, look at the list to say what it is, and it's there. And the website I looked at is 15 years old, dog. So it doesn't change that. It doesn't change anything except for the room that has the enemy skill materia in it. And you get that enemy skill materia by talking to Suna, who's standing right outside of that room. I mean, Echo S doesn't change anything. Also, furthermore, if you don't want Echo S, or if you don't want the more accurate translations of the original script, you can turn that off. I don't know what to tell you, CD, but it worked perfectly fine for me, and it worked perfectly fine for Brown Bag. We one-shotted it, and we got the materia out of it both times. I mean, I'm assuming Brown Bag said it in chat, and I know for a fact that I did it. So, but yeah, Echo S does not have any gameplay changes. It doesn't. It 100% does not change anything in the gameplay. Now, what you say about them modifying the script a little bit because it's a more accurate translation, this is true. But if you don't want that, you don't need to use it. You can use the original dialogue if you want to. See, I heard you were having some issues with it, but I used, again, like a 15-year-old website, and it told me, dig in this spot right here and you'll get the key. And I got the key first try, like nothing. When I tried to get the key naturally and legitimately by following, hey, just go do it and you'll eventually get the key, it took forever. It didn't work. But when I consulted a 15-year-old website that said, dig in this spot and there's the key, I one-shotted it. It was right there, exactly where it was supposed to be. So, but yeah, yeah, man. The remaster for FF7 exists. It's called Seventh Heaven. You download whatever you want. You can even choose to customize it how you want. If you want high definition 2020 chibi models like the original art style, they're there. You can use it. If you want more realistic models that are more fitting to the battle models, you can use that too. You want to use the original music, you want to use this music, you want to use Advent Children music, you got it. You not only have a remaster, you have a remaster with infinite possibilities. So, I mean, it is what it is. Well, again, that might literally be one of the mods that gets run. I know that Brown Bag was using the same mod set that I was using, and one of those improves the racing to be more responsive and feel better. So you do have the option to not use that mod. Just saying.
You are.
Wedge!
What are you doing, man? Hey guys, long time no see.
Wedge?
You're here?
You shouldn't be up and moving.
I'm feeling much better thanks to Elmira's cooking. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about.
All right, this is the last time I'm going to bring it up, and then I'm going to move on and get into it. Seventh Heaven does not change the original game files. It does not. It literally doesn't. Seventh Heaven creates a copy and puts it into another folder. If I try to launch my copy of FF7 OG from Steam, it's a separate installation. It literally doesn't have my game saves. It's a completely different installation. It is. It doesn't alter the game files. It doesn't ruin your install. It makes a second copy. Granted, my second copy of FF7 is 40 fucking gigabytes because I downloaded way too many mods, but that's not the point. It's a separate folder.
And any moment now.
What was that? An explosion?
HQ's running the show this time. They're raising hell to try and flush out the president.
This complicates matters. That explosion just now put the whole building on high alert.
So now we're trapped in here?
No need to panic, little lady. See? You can still move freely within Hojo's laboratory.
Find a way to the roof. An avalanche chopper will come to extract you.
HQ's bailing us out? I doubt it. Not after all the shit we've pulled.
I asked them really nicely. Like super duper nicely.
Thanks, Wedge.
Just get to the roof, okay?
Oh? Poor Wedge.
I didn't ask him to do any of that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he did.
I'm gonna still chew him out for it later.
Shit. I am gonna have to figure this out. We'll start by spending this. All right. I now need to balance both of these. Barrett has both of my magic up. Aerith has prayer and healing. And her limit break is also going to do healing as well. That's what sucks about only having one all materia in remake, is I can't have both of these people with a heal all. So, and there's only 2 magic ups, and I choose to have both of these on Barrett. During this section where Tifa and Aerith team up, life might be a little tricky. I think my current materia setup is going to be just fine.
Anyway, we gotta get to the roof, right?
Then we can use the same elevator that Hojo did.
That elevator, was it this way?
Yes, his odor still lingers.
What happened here?
The little ones in the pods. Where did they go?
It stinks in here. Back there.
Now what do we do?
The one thing we can.
Not only CD is everything Brown Bag is saying true, even if you use 7th Heaven, you can launch FF7 without mods.
Way ahead of you.
Right next to the play button, you have the option of launching it without mods.
Nice job. What?
CD, I'm telling you, I'm...
Shit! What the hell, Red?
What the hell, Red? CD, I promise you. That's... It literally does not use the same installation. It very literally doesn't. It makes a copy. Now, you might, I'll say this for you, CD, you might be experiencing a different set of things for the simple reason of you don't use Steam. You probably have a physical disc where FF7 was installed. You probably don't even have the Steam version of FF7. So, you might be having a different experience, but 99.999% of PC gamers use Steam, dog. I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, just use Steam, man. I'm sorry, just use Steam, man. Exactly, just use Zune. Just do what Butts does. Use Zune, install Final Fantasy VII from Zune, and you can play it portably. It'll be great. You can even play music.
Let's go.
Right.
So are you looking forward to FF15 multiplayer, comrade?
Hell is this place?
Hojo's treasure. Shinra's dark secret.
What I wouldn't give to burn it all down. But we need to get to the roof.
Brown bag, we are going to be doing 100% on FF15, obviously. And part of that is going to be comrades. So if you get it on PC and get ready to play comrades, my boy Enid is there. My boy Hybrid is there. My girl Butts is there. Yeah, we're doing 8 probably as soon as tomorrow night. If I don't keep getting sidetracked by arguing about fucking 7th Heaven. Enjoy.
What is that?
Genova.
Mother. Together, we will reclaim our world.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this! Cloud?
Tell me, is it really you?
Don't deny me. Embrace me.
A touching reunion.
Let it be known, that's Genova using Sephiroth's body.
Very, very good. And thus is the hypothesis proven correct.
That is current timeline Sephiroth / Genova.
I can only hope you will continue not to disappoint.
That's the first time we've seen that Sephiroth in this game. That is not the Sephiroth who has been mind fucking Cloud. That is not the Sephiroth from Advent Children. That was basically Genova right there.
I'd better hurry.
It is not standalone. Comrades is still part of FF15, and it's unlocked about halfway through. And CD, as much as I like you, man, if somebody says that Steam has ruined gaming or changed, dog, that's insanity. I'm sorry. Steam has revolutionized and made PC gaming a million times better than it ever was. It's made the price tag come down. It's put all of our stuff in one place. Steam sales, fucking amazing, dude. If you're gonna be anti-Steam in 2022, that's insanity, dog. I can't. If you're anti-Epic Game Launcher, I get that, but fucking anti-Steam, dog? It's a free service that does everything and gives you games for almost nothing, including free games. And it runs immaculately.
Give me a ring. I'll end this. Was never in doubt.
Yeah, because it's Steam. You run those games through Steam. You purchase them through Steam. It is what it is. Yeah, there is an offline mode, but you still got to play them through Steam. There's nothing wrong with Steam, dog. Steam is quite literally one of the best things to ever happen to gaming. If you think otherwise, then you are lost! You're going down a path I can't follow. Steam's amazing, man.
Need a hand?
Thanks. Going all out.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are the others?
Nowhere close.
Let's go.
No, honestly, SB, I know CD a little bit. He's been part of several Discord conversations. I have got to know the man. He's not making things up just to be obstinate. He really does feel this way, and he really does believe these things. It's just misguided might be a good word. I don't know, but some people just get set in their ways and have their beliefs, man. It is what it is.
What is it?
If we flip that switch, we can get to the other side.
I may be able to do that.
I will say this.
Yes.
I will say this with respect, CD. I like you. I think you're a good guy. I really do. I like having you around. With that said, I have noticed, CD, you fucking despise change. Anything that's different or newer or altered or changed, you fucking hate it. That is you. You kinda do, man.
freak show have they got going on in here?
Fucking Barrett.
Stay back.
Need a hand?
Yeah, right. Shit. Just having a little bit of fun with nothing.
For how long?
Long as it took you to get here.
Yeah, we'll go after the two shielded ones.
Hell of a light show. Get your ass out of here! Come on! You got this!
Hang back. Let's try this.
Well, see, now brown bag. Now we're going to a... oh, God!
Keep it together.
I should have saved my limit. Now, brown bag, you're going to a place I can't follow.
Want some more? Kiss my ass! Choke on it, asshole! I'm out my
Take the lead.
All right, watch and learn. You're up.
Taking over.
Bring it on.
Damn it, I really need that prayer. I really need that prayer. I could really use that prayer. Can I get back to that bench?
Bring it home.
I got this.
There's that prayer.
It's on you.
That was not as much health as I wanted.
Hope you don't mind if I fill you full of holes. This ain't nothing.
Yeah, let's end it.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you say so.
Good luck on the
Guess we're
OBS,
out.
man.
What's the plan?
Yeah,
we find
I think
Tifa
we're
and
on
Eric.
path to beat it. This
Then
is a
we head
longer
for the
mission,
roof.
but
Should
at
be an
least this is a
elevator
longer
somewhere.
mission
Didn't
that
expect
is
any
all
of this,
gameplay as
but we just
opposed
gotta roll
to
with it. Come on. Let's
Chapter
go.
16 was essentially 2 hours of cutscenes, which, I mean, they're good cutscenes, don't get me wrong, I'm not talking fucking shit.
The door seems to have locked. No going back.
Well, I guess it's not where the bench is. And it's not a matter of... Honestly, CD, it's not a matter of not respecting your opinion. We're just goofing on you and making light of it because it is, you know, stream. We're trying to have fun. Okay. Red, do your thing, please. Thank you.
All right. Now you're starting to impress me.
We got him.
Yeah, keep it up, y'all.
Don't move an inch. We'll head down too. Be right there.
CWJ, how you doing, man? I know I already talked about this in your chat, dog, but I've been enjoying watching you on Married at First Sight Season 3. I think your wife's a bit of an asshole, but I think you're a real cool guy.
I can't hear what you're
Yeah,
saying.
we're about to beat
I think there's
FF7
something
Remake
over
today.
there.
That means OG, Crisis Core, and Remake are all in the rearview mirror. And we are on our way to FF8, possibly starting as soon as tomorrow night. Yeah, CWJ does stream. He was streaming... Oh God, what were you streaming last night? God, what were you streaming? I was there. Oh, wasn't it Resident Evil? Oh, Elden Ring. Why did I think you were playing Resident Evil?
Hello? Cloud? Can you hear me?
Yeah. You okay in there?
No need to worry.
Oh, okay, so you
fine.
did play the Resident
But
Evil
what do we
demo
do now?
last week.
I
Okay.
don't see any way out of this
So
room.
I'm not losing my mind.
Can you all hear me?
Hojo.
So, tell me, how are you finding the drop? You know it's filled with the most advanced technology in Midgar, if not the entire world. You should feel honored to see it firsthand. You'll also have the opportunity to take part in a rather ambitious experiment of mine.
What?
When all the pieces are in place, I will open the door to the third ward. Perhaps you can help me with the necessary preparations. Given that you're already in the perfect position to do so, I look forward to data both invaluable and instrumental.
Necessary preparations? What the hell is this asshole talking about?
Can't we just ignore him and keep going?
I'm afraid not. If I know Hojo, he won't let us out until we indulge his request for data.
He said something about a ward, right? I'm pretty sure I saw a door to one upstairs somewhere. So, you want to check it out?
All right. So what Noctis is making reference to is Eris, Advent Children Eris, blah 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 blah.
Roger that.
Honestly, I don't remember anything being mentioned as far as
You think Cloud's doing okay?
what
He's been
tricks
acting really weird
or
lately,
what Eris
more
did
than
to keep
usual.
herself from being
True,
absorbed into the live
but
stream.
it's Cloud. I'm sure he'll be
Sephiroth was
fine.
covered in a
But
YouTube
what
video.
about you,
A
Tifa?
lot of these
How are you holding
were
up?
books that
Huh?
were never translated to English.
I'm
So a
fine.
lot of this stuff is covered in YouTube videos by people who read the books or spoke to people who read the books, etc. A lot of stuff isn't actually translated over to English yet. For example, what is the new one that just came out? It was like A Tale of Two Stories or something along those lines, but it follows both Aerith and it follows Tifa, and that's been out for many years now, and it only just got a English translation that came out like within this last week. Anyway, so with that in mind, I didn't actually read that book myself. Hydration, I got you. I didn't actually read the book myself. I just did some YouTube deep diving on people who have. And they mentioned how Sephiroth kept himself up in the live stream. Live stream. Now, if I were to guess how Aerith did it in a word, Cetra. Aerith is a Cetra. I mean, that would be my guess. And Aerith is as connected to Cloud in our world as Sephiroth is. So maybe it's something similar. I don't know. It is something that I kind of am interested in looking into, though, now that you bring it up.
I guess this has to be the third ward, right?
Because with
Think so,
Sephiroth, it was
but it
definitely
looks like the door's
attachment to this
locked.
world
There has to be something
through
we
the
can do.
connection with Cloud.
Let's look around. Gotcha.
It makes a certain kind of sense to me that it wouldn't be that different for Aerith. And what Genova and what the Cetra both have in common is neither one of them were native to this planet. The Cetra were wanderers as well who traveled the galaxy and settled on multiple different planets.
Now they can get
So,
across too.
in the aspect of Genova's not absorbed into the live stream
We should let Cloud know.
because she's literally foreign DNA, foreign cells that the planet is not used to. Well, fucking hi. Yes, hi. Okay, fine. Guess you don't want pet that bad. Just want to nudge the back of my chair until I give you attention and run away like a little psychopath. Sorry. Anyway, so it kind of tracks that both Cetra and Genova might not be fully absorbed into the live stream on account of both not being native to this Gaia. You know what I mean?
Cloud?
Again,
Can you hear me? We found
that's
the
just
door to
thoughts
that
I
ward he
had.
was
That's
talking
not
about,
confirmed
but
stuff.
it's locked and we
The
can't get it
Sephiroth
open.
thing is a confirmed thing.
About those preparations Hojo mentioned before. I think we're supposed to do something with that.
A central terminal. Interesting.
We were fiddling with some sort of control panel. Do you see a way to get across now?
No, Aerith can fully communicate with the world of the living. In fact, in the same
right.
book,
We'll make our way to the central terminal. Sit tight until you hear from us.
in the same book,
What kind of research is this?
The cataclysm that came from the stars. Genova. Hojo has
Yes,
devoted
right,
half
keep
of
going.
his life to her study.
I don't give a shit about any of that.
The experiments in this facility involve the enhancement of life forms and machines through the application of Genova biological data. Hojo's plan is to pit his subjects against us, thereby facilitating their growth.
So this asshole thinks he can treat us like his experiments.
I know what fate awaits these creations. Let us put them out of their misery.
so in the same
must
book
first
that
find a
covers
passage that
Sephiroth
leads to
keeping
the
his
center.
identity separate from the live stream and managing to persevere through, it also covers that Aerith essentially has all the same abilities and powers that Sephiroth has, believe it or not, including the ability
Don't overdo it.
to manifest in our world the same way Sephiroth uses his clones, which you know the DNA, to physically appear in the world. Aerith has the capability of doing exactly that, and we probably see her doing it in the scene in the flower garden in chapter 14. Now, it's also said that Aerith chooses actively to not appear to her friends or get involved because she doesn't want to be remembered that way by her comrades and her companions. Which is interesting. And I also, the moment Aerith showed up in the flower garden, that was immediately where my mind went to, because it's always been said that she's got the ability to do it, just chooses not to. And then when she shows up in the flower garden right there, I'm like, did you just break your one rule, Aerith?
Wait a sec. Weren't the girls right by the door to the third ward?
There are 4 switches. 1 for each ward.
What the?
Transfusion procedure complete. Commencing test of augmented research specimen.
You need to warn the others. Tell them to be careful. Very careful.
Tifa, you there? We accessed the central terminal. The door should be unlocked now.
So if I really need
Any
to,
one of Hojo's twisted creations can be in that ward. Be careful.
I can
We will.
switch off
See you in a bit.
and give Aerith the Gutta de Meringue that Barrett or Cloud use. Are we topped off? We are topped off. Oops. Let that go too early.
Gotta make a stand. To the limit and beyond. Gotta teach you a lesson. Hang in there. Here goes. That's that. Hey, tagging out. Go on, run. Worked up a good sweat.
Oh, dude, I'm 1000% convinced it was Eris. Even her lines of dialogue. Oh, wait, were you not here for that? Yeah, we watched that scene earlier, and I kind of went off on a bit of a tangent about it. But yeah,
what is
that
this place for? There's a
Eris
sadness.
in the flower garden. Even the thing she says, where she says, "Don't fall in love with me, Cloud. I'm telling you, even if you think so, it's not real." There's a reason for that. Eris and Aerith both have never actually been in love with Cloud. Not once. Aerith and Eris has always been hung up on Zack. And even if you play, you play through Crisis Core, you see their relationship. Cloud is a proxy for Zack. They have the same conversations. They literally both meet in the same way. Well, I guess Cloud met her because flower peddler after the explosion, but the flower bed scene where they end up in the church together. I'm trying to keep it vague so I don't spoil things too much for those who are going to play Crisis Core, but the similarities between Zack and Cloud, even including conversations sitting on the back of the fucking turtle thing or the dog thing in the playground, and then once Eris' fate happens, she's reunited with Zack in the afterlife. Aerith and Zack are fated to be together. So even when Eris in the Flower Garden in Remake is talking to Cloud, she's telling him, "You ain't Zack, sorry, don't fall in love with me, it ain't gonna work for you. Oh, also I'm gonna die, but yeah, mostly you're not Zack. But I'm gonna die, so yeah, Tifa's got big boobs, go look over there. You have way more fun and it's got a way better future." That's basically what she was trying to say. And Tifa does have phenomenal boobs. Which is the one reason, that scene is the one reason why I do favor, why I did favor Aerith in this particular playthrough. I'm very, very, very clearly on Team Tifa and choose to go the Tifa route pretty much every single time I play it. But because of doing this on stream and wanting to showcase that scene with Aerith because of the implications of that scene with Aerith.
Go on! It's your turn. All set. Get him! Take that!
This fucking dog, dude.
Watch yourself. So it's my turn? I'd keep my distance if I were tagging out. Let me handle this. Not that. Get him! There's no escape. Here he comes. Gotcha. I'm coming. Sorry, but I gotta.
Why can't you cut a girl a break? Watch yourself. So it's my turn? I'm backing off a bit. That's the way to do it.
Understandable, Noctis. I don't know. See, for me, after playing Crisis Core, I can't comprehend not being Team Aerith and Zack. Like, dude, those two are just fated for each other, man. And I realize FF7 came before Crisis Core, so that was, you know, not always exactly the plan. Even though, even in FF7, it is stated that Zack is Aerith's ex-boyfriend. It's just weird, like... Aerith literally looks at Cloud as a replacement for Zack. The activities she does, the date thing, like, oh, okay, I'll pay you with one date. That's literally what Zack said to her. That was Zack's pickup line for her. She's reliving her relationship with Zack through Cloud. And to me, it's just like, no, you belong with Zack. You're Zack's girl. Exactly. And that is a weird thing about, like, I even have that run through my head whenever I watch Advent Children and have that moment where Zack's looking out for Cloud. Like, part of me thinks deep down Zack's gonna be like, yeah, by the way, why'd you try to hook up with my girl, dog? Like, you know, Zack kind of almost has to have complex feelings about that, right? And good, brown bag, happy to hear it, man.
Did we wake him up?
Yeah, looks like it.
No more games! You're up! I'll show you what I can do. It's your turn. So it's my turn? And catch! Why don't you lead the way? Take that! There!
Would kill for a shower.
Yeah, Zack would forgive him. Zack wouldn't hold it against him or hold a grudge. But... like, you're also gonna feel fucking weird about it though, right? Like, if you're in the afterlife and you see your dude is, like, your homie is kind of pretending he's you and thinking he is you, and then he starts to kind of, like, low-key flirt up with your girlfriend and stuff, like, Zack wouldn't be pissed, but he's not gonna be comfortable with it. Probably should be opening these chests. The reason why I think I should be opening these chests is there are 4 manifests in this mission. Yeah, Cloud is Zach's living legacy, so...
Is this really the exit?
I hate that man, I really do.
Oh no, I'm never, don't get me wrong. I'm never faulting Cloud or calling Cloud a bad guy. He's a mentally ill guy. You know what I mean? The Cloud's got some serious identity issues.
Aye, Brown. I feel a change in the wind. Good fortune, says you. A fierce raise.
Rezzy! Can we please get a shout out for Rezzy, my guys? You guys don't know Rezzy. You guys are severely fucking up. Rezzy's one of the most underrated and best streamers on this platform. I say that with zero caps. I really enjoy Rezzy streams a great deal. Thank you for bringing your people in, Rezzy. Glad to see you have such a good showing, man. 9 people, hot damn. Hope you're starting to get the recognition you deserve, my friend.
I'd keep my distance if I were you. Tagging out. Let me
I'm gonna have to heal. There's no way around it. I have to heal. And I do not have the benefits.
No need to panic. Go on. I think we're almost done. Keep up the pressure, okay? Take that! Take the lead. I'm coming! Why don't you lead the way? I'll take over. There!
Sure.
And we're safe.
Good to see ya. Only VIPs and mods can do shoutouts. VIPs can do exclamation point SO and mods can do the / shoutout. We're here. That's right. Yeah, if you guys don't know Rezzy, please follow and show some love to Rezzy. He's absolutely great. Just a filthy peasant subscriber. Unfortunately, I don't get as many VIP badges as I would like, or I would give them out more. I'm sorry, brown bag. I do have to take a look at my VIPs. I'm sure there's some people who have not been around for a very long time who still have VIP badges. Perhaps I can free some up. Oh, you're all good, Edish. Enjoy your butt time. Your butt play. Sorry. I'm sorry, Butts. Although I'm sure Butts is fine with that.
Hey, Cloud?
Eva?
We used the control panel here a little while ago, so you should be able to get to the other side. Can you check?
Roger that. We're getting pretty bored anyway.
You two stay there. We'll call if anything comes up.
Okay. Be careful.
Alright, we got through that with pretty much no real expenditure.
We need to open the door first.
Oh. You're right, Red. My bad.
Transfusion procedure complete. Commencing test of augmented research specimen.
It stinks.
More of Hojo's experiments.
There's a lot of interesting thoughts on that. There's a lot of people that believe that Zack and Cloud actually do share, well, Cloud shares some of Zack's memories as a result of the Mako poisoning and them both being tubed up together for so long. So it's not only just a psychological break, but they also are connected and have similar memories. Which is the only way to describe how the Calm flashback happens. Because during the Calm flashback, Cloud talks about things he would have absolutely no way of knowing about.
All right, watch and learn. I think it's time y'all
Gotta give it my all. Nothing to it.
I hope you're enjoying your experience.
But Angelus,
why don't you come down here and ask me?
Before you get any ideas, you should know this glass is bulletproof.
if you're not already in the Discord, man, I would appreciate it if you would join up and even post that video that you're mentioning, because I would like to watch it.
It seems we have no choice.
I think I have to sit back a little bit more. I'm starting to get a little motion sick. That is true. Nova cells make sense. That does.
Commencing test.
Okay.
All personnel must evacuate area. Commencing test.
Go all out.
I mean, literally, people kind of don't understand one giant detail about Cloud and Zack. And that giant detail is the incident in Nibelheim took place 5 fucking years before FF7 starts. So basically, sorry, my mic's really far away. Anyway, so people kind of don't realize that Zack and Cloud
no matter how many
legitimately spent like 4 years and 2 months right next to each other in those tubes. So that's a long time to be corrupted with Jenova cells, experimented on, and getting Mako poisoned. And if Cloud's absorbing memories of the people around him, he spent fucking nearly 5 years in it with Zack, you know?
Look, now's our chance to kill the bastard. Time for you to pay the piper.
They never learn.
Commencing test. All personnel must evacuate area. Commencing test.
Be a good boy and keep the other pets company.
Shit, looks like Red might need our help up there.
Now
Say
you're
your
in for
prayers
it.
and beg for forgiveness.
Deal with that.
Need my help, do you?
Shit, there's 3 of them.
Gotta give it my all.
Y'all about to see one down the night show.
Did you even hit Barrett?
My turn.
He's gonna disappear before this lands. Hold it.
It's on
All
you.
right, I need to be Bear.
Feeling fucked up now. Ooh, gotta love it. Shit hurts, don't it? You got this.
I got this. Deal with that.
Yeah, I'll do it. Choke on it, asshole.
Taking
You
over.
scared of something?
Keep it together.
Guess it's my turn.
I got this. Now. You're done. Time to get serious.
Dip. He looks like he's hanging out.
Nothing personal.
God damn it. Got you anyway.
Come on, we're going.
Okay, I'm actually starting to get a little bit motion sick. I've only been playing for 4 hours. God damn.
Get out of here. What was that thing?
Where's Hojo?
Sorry, he got away.
Forget about him for now.
Remind me, this ain't a hospital, is it?
Test subjects don't receive treatment.
They're in hands.
Now what? Hey! Let us out!
I remember you.
And he remembers us, I think.
Let's dance, asshole.
Okay, Barrett. I can still control stun through this.
Take it from here.
You need me, huh?
Just try it. Come on.
Damn it! Think it's time y'all return to the planet.
Yeah, Bear was making some sounds, man.
Here it comes.
There, he took his Zeus. Even called it out, firing one off. We have a bench. I could absolutely use a bench right now.
Fine. One step at a time it is.
I don't see any others.
I'll let Tifa and Aerith know.
Should probably use a heal before I broke those.
What do you know? That's the door to the 4th ward.
If we want to get in, we'll need to go all the way back to the central terminal.
But the door we used to get here is shut. So what now?
The passages have to be connected somehow.
There's our bench. We're still at full MP. I am debating if I want to finish this game tomorrow. I am feeling extraordinarily hot right now. And kind of motion sick. Which isn't exactly good. And also hungry. If I go much farther... Sorry, I was just doing the math on bosses. I was thinking more a lunch meat sandwich that I could make in the fridge over there, but Cheats is not out of the question. Cheats does owe me a lot of free food. I appreciate that, sir. A Vegemite sandwich. I bet that would be something to behold. I will check that out. All right. Yeah, guys, we're at the 4-hour mark, which is not an unhealthy stream. And I really do think I need to get some food and get a screen break. I have been staring at, like, you guys don't know this, but I've been staring at screens for 10 hours. I spent a very large amount of time before stream trying to get this game working. Thankfully, it does appear to be running properly-ish. So that was a success. But yeah, I'm thinking if we dip out right now, we're gonna have a decent little stream for the finale, because we have a little bit of this level left, most of the exciting parts of this level, and then we have our motorbike, and then we have our finale. So we'll have a really, really, really action-packed good stream. I'm going to shoot for 7. Okay, look for me here tomorrow anytime between 7 and 8 o'clock. It might be 7, it might be 7:30, it might be 8 o'clock. But we don't have that much game left, so we could start at 8 o'clock and be done by midnight very easily. So between 7 and 8 o'clock tomorrow, my guys, we will be back and we will finish FF7, and that is fucking badass. And believe me when I tell you, everything that we have coming up, it's all great. Like, it's all amazing. It's gonna basically be a boss rush with boss after boss after boss, and really crazy cutscenes and really insanely cool reveals, and a lot of badass stuff is gonna happen. And I'm looking very forward to it, and I should save, because otherwise that might be bad. All right, but yeah, we'll make sure we save here, and Deliverance from the Chaos. Oh my god, we are so close to the end, guys. Legitimately, 1-3-4 hour stream tomorrow, and we're on the FF8. And my guys, again, thank y'all so much for hanging out. You know it means the world to me. It really does. I'm sorry for calling a little bit early. I was thinking we could go for a 6-7 hour stream and get it all done in once, but I'm not feeling great. So food and time away from screens is needed. So thank you guys very much, everybody, for being here. If you guys want to stay up to date on all the shits, there's the socials, including the Discord where I'm gonna be watching that video. Give me about 20 minutes and I'll pop into the bar in Discord and I'll start hanging out myself. There's the raid for whenever we get to where we're going, guys. Hang out for the raid if you don't mind. You know it means a lot. And I feel like shit, so it's closing time.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl. Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take